Kitchen waste, such as vegetable peelings, is usually allocated to biodegradable waste in home composters. Even if you do not have a garden and you do not grow vegetables, but you have a balcony or potted plants, I will present you another, faster method of fertilizing. You will stop throwing kitchen leftovers in the trash. If you are throwing kitchen waste into compost, from a ton of biodegradable waste can get 300 to 400 kilograms of compost. In addition to peels and other household waste, cut grass, fallen leaves or remnants of dead plants from flower beds are also added to the compost. However, the production of compost takes a long time, about 6 to 10 months. Usually, the best fertilizers to apply are nettle, comfrey, or manure slurry. However, not everyone has access to such materials to obtain them for free. The method presented here will save you time and obtain manure fertilizer from what each of us has at home. The previously mentioned kitchen leftovers must first be ground to make the fermentation process run quickly. Put them in a bucket, large jar, or even a barrel depending on your fertilizer needs. The container should be with a lid so that flies do not lay eggs there. Put the ground biomass into a container and pour it over with water. Pour 1 kilogram of the mass with 10 liters of water. Place the container in the shade, preferably outside. The container should be opened daily to allow for the oxygen needed for the fermentation processes to take place. You should also stir the whole thing every day. After 10 to 14 days, the slurry is ready. It can be used when the fermentation process is complete and it stops foaming. It is a concentrate that should be diluted in order not to burn the plants. Dilute 1 liter of slurry in 10 liters of water and then water with it the vegetables and plants. We use fertilizer every 3 weeks. Remember not to fill the bucket with water completely, because during fermentation, gases are produced, which when opening it may cause the liquid to agitate and explode. The leftovers that you can use are any vegetable and fruit peelings, egg shells, coffee or tea bags, food leftovers without the addition of salt and fat. Salt and fat inhibit the fermentation process. Due to the poor fermentation process, no meat, fish, fats, citrus, bones and seeds, as well as processed flour products such as bread or pasta are added. The slurry will contain different nutritional values, depending on its composition. Research by Xiaolan Xiao, Wanzheng Shi, and Wenquan Ruan, in China, showed that the following values are found in the slurry from kitchen waste. The lipid content of the slurry is very high with an average value of up to 5.95 grams per liter. The pH is about 3.88, ammoniacal nitrogen, NH4+, is about 325 to 45 milligrams per liter. Total kcal nitrogen, TKN, is 1848 to 205 milligrams per liter, and total phosphorus, TP, is 83 to 6 milligrams per liter. Banana peels are primarily a valuable source of potassium and phosphorus, in addition to silicic acid, calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. Using them in cultivation improves rooting, tillering, and flowering of plants. The eggshell is rich in calcium, iron, zinc, and also in silicon, sulfur and fluorine. The eggshells perfectly regulate the pH of plants, reducing the acidic pH of the soil. Potato peel contains calcium, potassium, thiamine, vitamin C, and iron. Tea leftovers contain nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, iron, and magnesium, but here, for a change, the basic ingredient of the grounds, i.e. dried tea leaves, is theine with a slightly acidic reaction. For grinding, you can also add the previously mentioned ingredients commonly used for slurry, such as nettle or comfrey. You will then create a true nutritional multivitamin for vegetables and plants. The mixing ratio remains unchanged. You can also pour water on unground kitchen leftovers and set aside for 14 days, but they will decompose more slowly and the liquid manure itself will have smaller amounts of nutrients. This method will keep many valuable vitamins and minerals. In the composter, all the juices flowing out of the residues during decomposition soak into the soil under the composter. With this method, all the benefits of decay remain in the water and you can use them to water the soil where your vegetables grow. Nothing will be wasted.